Now I think it's about time we talked sandcastles.
Bring your heart, bring your dreams. It's time for Southwold Scribblings.
Now, Southwold is about to have its first ever sandcastle competition. It's free, and I was having a quick look at the rules and regulations and that sort of stuff.
Who likes making sandcastles?
But just to say that when I was younger, I used to spend with my brother and sister all day, literally all day, from like 9 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon on the beach. We didn't even think about sun cream, which is a shocking thing. Now, of course, as you can see, we cover ourselves with sun cream, which is good. Has to be a good thing, yes, of course it is. And also, was a time, when there was a tea kiosk and you got a tray, and my father got a big china white pot, a teapot, and then white china cups, proper cups. And then the difficult thing was you had to move the tray from the cafe down to where you were on the beach. So happy memories, of course, and I expect most people have lots of good memories of growing up near the sea, and that's probably why they come back, maybe to places like Southwold and other places, just to reconnect with the sea and the place they love. The other places that have sandcastle competitions are Folkestone and Weymouth, all right, and again, I looked, and must just tell you, I still go sometimes to Atlantic City in New Jersey, in the States, and they, every year, it's not even, can you see me with all this on? Can you see my face? Do you want to see my face? This looks ridiculous. Anyway, so in Atlantic City, they had these annual, they weren't even sandcastles, like carvings. So you'd go along and it was incredible. They would carve a whole body of a mermaid with a few big bosoms on her, and different sculptures. And I have to tell you, and it stayed there for at least a week. So it was such a good thing to go and see, and they all survived a week. And the reason they survived, and this is my opinion only, of course, as always, is apparently, and I read this, so maybe while we're here in Southwold or wherever you are listening to this, and the most important bit is getting your ratio of, do I sound like I know what I'm talking about? Your ratio of sand, which I've got here. Yeah, I've got sand here. Let me just show you this. Yes, sand, hot sand here, very hot, very hot sand, and some water, okay, from my kitchen. So and I brought it to the beach. So you the best thing is you have to get your ratio right, but I'm not sure about that. And then you mix it all up, and hang on, and it becomes like, I don't know what it becomes like, and maybe you have to let it settle because it's all becoming a bit mushy, and maybe you let it settle, but I'm not sure I've got the ratio right. So you have to experiment with it. Okay, so once you've got this sorted, the other piece of stuff I learnt was that someone said that, look, kids love to dig holes, and of course you have to be aware of that. And even at the sandcastle competition, they are very aware of children not wandering off, always being with an adult, and they love to dig tunnels and sort of, get sand put over them. So, we all have to be careful and aware of that. And also the little bit I read said that, those tunnels, I can't think what they are, the tunnels, or not tunnels, but pathways that lead to the sea, and then you let the water come in, and then, it looks at your sandcastle and thinks, like a taste of that, and knocks it down. So the idea, I think, apparently, is to build I don't know, does this work? Build a tunnel or a path nearer to your castle, and then you can go and get buckets of water from the sea, obviously, and you just pour it in, and hopefully your sandcastle will stay complete. All right, so that's almost the end of the teaching session. The sand and water ratio is just. Can I just show you what it looks like? It's just. That wouldn't build anything, to be honest. I'm here on the beach, by the way. Can you hear the sea? And I'm just in front of the beach huts, which Southwold is very famous for. So I feel very lucky to be living here. It's very hot on this beach. So make sure that you put lots of sun cream on, you have a good time, you dig tunnels, but be aware of, your kids running around, and just try and get the best ever sandcastle you can. And I'm very competitive. I'm not really happy with these results, to tell you the truth. So this has been Jenny Gershlick with Southwold Scribblings. They're very hot. Hang on. One more look. There I am. And there I go. Take care. Jenny Gershlick, Southwold Scribblings.
She's got laughter, she's got tears. Janet Gershlick through the years. Bring your heart, bring your dreams, 'cause it's Southwold Scribblings. Oh yeah.
My hands are really gross from making sandcastles all day.